What's good, it's your boy Dmoney. We back in this thing. Alright, note. Going on, man. Another day, another reaction. Dollar boys, I'm keeping it being with y'all. I did not watch this video, but I feel like it's gonna be filled with a lot of shit that I just don't think is shit that I like. You see what I'm saying? Adam, I seen the title was Adam addresses why DW Flame was mad about canceling the shows. Nigga, I can tell you why I would be mad, nigga. You told niggas 3 days before it happened, nigga. You basically just waited until a video was about to come out. You was like, yeah, we about to cancel everything, and I just want to let you guys know, you guys are about to be homeless. Sharp is about to be walking a blade. Brick Baby is about to be fucking sniffing dust off of the corner somewhere. Y'all gonna be all right though. Well, nigga, what? What the fuck are we talking about? I'll be mad too, nigga. What? You can't give me 2 weeks? We can't get like a 2 week. Like, y'all ever put in like a 2 weeks for your job? Why you can't put in a 2 weeks for your employee? That's why I never liked employers, bro. That's why I just leave when I want to leave, because y'all niggas don't gotta give me shit, but I gotta give you a 2 weeks? Nigga, fuck y'all. Smash that like button, bro. This shit is crazy. Smash that like, let's get it, man. This shit is
DW
crazy.
seemed to take more offense to recent changes with no jumper than essentially anybody else. He's
a buster too. Don't get him fucked up.
I told him I
he is like a baby mom.
I have it in my call log still that I try to call him, but he definitely took it more personal, the recent changes in terms of no jumper, than other people.
He is a little zesty.
He went on Instagram Live and he made a couple of different statements, and I realized that some of these statements have caused quite a bit of commotion within our fan base and our culture, our universe out here. And so the two main first statements that he made is, number one, he said some stuff about Adam, you don't want to pay a black man his money because he got shot at no jumper, yada yada.
Dejon.
That to me was very concerning, because I know what DW knows, and I know that DW, just like every single other person in this office, knows that nobody got shot in no jumper.
Uh-oh.
So that
playing
right
white
there
man games
made me think,
uh-oh,
maybe I kind of misjudged you, because
uh-oh,
it really didn't take a lot for you to come on here and start lying.
Yeah.
And you guys know, and I would not sit here and point at you and say, you guys know.
I'm not gonna pause too much, but I will say, didn't I say in the last video that he's a zest god, nigga? Freak ass nigga, he is 69 God. He is zest God, nigga. I seen him. He was so hyped to talk about this shit. He be getting mad when niggas say that he's like, that he looks like he likes niggas. But it's like, bro, you acting like a baby mom right now. Niggas didn't do what you like, so you start tripping? My baby mom does that. My baby mom does that. I could be cool with her doing that, bro. She a little cute, John. We could deal with that, bro. You are big as hell and you look crazy, bro. You too old for this shit. You not no bitch. You can't do that.
But you know that what I'm saying is true, and that nobody got shot at no jumper.
What are you talking
so to
about?
see somebody like
This nigga too
very
big for
quickly
that
decide
shit.
that they want to start pushing
He
the
like
narrative that somebody
7'5",
did get shot at no jumper, I'm like,
600 pounds of muscle.
that's weird. That's very surprising.
Gossiping.
I didn't think that you would do that, and I don't think that many people are really going for it. But there was another statement he made, which we can get into in the future, but there was another statement he made basically bragging about how he was accepting money from people to appear on No Jumper.
That was a bad look.
And he seemed very proud of this.
You should have never
And he
said
deleted
that.
it soon after, possibly because he might have kind of realized that this was essentially like him admitting to stealing, bragging about stealing. I thought it was like a weird thing for him to be so triumphant about, but I understand that this kind of...
Shouts to that embezzlement flex. Let's get it.
I mean, I was impressed. I was like, wow, I didn't see either of these statements coming.
Yo, wait.
That was a little surprising.
So
dumb as hell, bro.
How is
He's dumb as shit, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what happens with y'all meatheads,
you get
bro.
the speaking on stuff that you think is just a side play.
I'm sorry, I gotta say it, bro. That's what happens with y'all meatheads. Like DW Flame over there wanna bench all that goddamn weight all goddamn day. Nigga, it's time to think. It's time to think. You can't fight logic, bro. You gotta really think right now, bro. You just walked yourself into some lawyer shit with a white man. A white man that got out of dealing with little kids, bro. You're looking crazy right now. You're looking dumb as hell right now, bro. Get it together, bro. Come on, DW Flame. You went out like a zest god, man. A big zest god that gonna fuck you up. Like what?
It's
This
shit
nigga
that's
crazy.
going on.
Bubba.
You don't know
I'm
how
telling you,
that's
DW was
fucking up
probably like Bubba in the,
your life
at
in
the
the
gym.
long run. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like
Take him in his butt.
Get them clips
it's
off.
just
them
getting the
viral
clips
videos.
off,
Yeah.
and it's like, damn. If Adam really wanted to do some bullshit to me right now, like you really can. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Do we think he was like serious? Like, is it possible that?
I mean, do you believe that anyone would spend $5 grand to go on his podcast? I don't know. It's kind of like, it depends on how much money that person had.
You know what? If they're like, so I could see for sure people being down for that. Just because, like, if this
5,000.
I can't say it for a specific number, but I know that people are like, they want that no jumper cloud so bad. And if all it took was an investment, like, hell yeah, 5 seems a little bit high. You know what I mean? Like if you spend 5 G's, I would, me personally, if I'm like a company, I'd want to get a couple million impressions off that.
But you
know what I
already
mean?
know
I
that
would never
he's not
pay
going to
that
say the
nigga
actual
$5,000.
amount that he got.
Yeah.
He's going to take the actual amount that he got from somebody to appear on the
multiply
podcast, and he's going to
it by
multiply it by 4 or 5.
Or 10.
Realistically, maybe 10. We don't know. Because, look, it is an easy setup. And, like, this reminds me of a conversation I had with my poker coach recently, bbzpoker.com. He mentioned to me how he runs like staking business, right? So if like you're good at playing poker, but you don't got enough money, he'll give you 10 grand, he'll give you 20 grand, whatever. You play poker using his money, and if you make money, then he gets a split of it. If you lose money, then you're in debt, whatever.
So he's a futuristic bookie accommodating the needs of the time.
Exactly. But then he also coaches these people, helps make them better, whatever. They have a cool relationship. And he's been doing this for a long time. And in the early days
his name Adam?
No, his name's Jordan.
Sounds like
and
it.
in the early days of his business, he told me that a lot of people would run off on him. Like they would just run up a bill, not pay him. And he said that they would, like, that he can't, in retrospect, blame them for doing that because he created an environment in which there was so little bookkeeping going on with these people that is basically like, if you create an environment in which it's too easy for somebody to steal, you kind of can't blame them for stealing.
Well, fools run off on a Visa tab.
Yeah, I'm not like, if I know this nigga's a buster, right? And all right. I'm talking more of in the street aspect, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I done ran off on a few plugs, bro. I told the plug I was gonna smack him because I ran off on his shit. No, but I'm dead ass though. Nigga, I took it. What is you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Cause I'm about to fuck you up. You niggas not shooting me. So I'm about to fuck you up. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. If you giving it to me and I don't know you, I don't got no emotional attachment to you, this is kind of like a self-explanatory kind of thing, man. I mean, you gotta be a really good guy to come back every time or have a lot of money. Cause shit, I got bread, bro, but I don't got that type of bread where if a nigga give me 20,000, I'm gonna come back. Okay. Not coming back. Like, what are we talking
That's
about?
a daily occurrence.
Never
Visa
coming
tab.
back.
I'm
They
saying,
credit
like,
card bill.
Yeah, like 15 bands or 20 bands of Visa, skirt. You feel me? Like 7 years, that shit finna get cleared. Like whatever. Like fuck it. Like just like I'm sure we all know multiple people.
But the thing is,
I mean,
is that if
Definitely
you
will run off on you.
like the environment that we created with the fucking weekly pods, there is like it was
I ain't
such a
giving that
free for all.
nigga
It was such a bring whoever the fuck you want on. That it's like there's no accountability. Like none of us are like chiming in and saying like, "Hey, that guy that you brought on the podcast sucked. It seemed like he might have been paying you to appear on the podcast, whatever." Like we weren't doing any of that, and as a result, like I kind of almost can't blame him if he was doing that because
it's genius.
there's just so little accountability that I was a little shocked. But you seemed like you were potentially saying that you felt like what he was doing by bringing those issues to the table was kind of federale-ish.
Uh-oh.
What I was saying.
Clarify.
He not trying to get
What I
fucked
was
up.
saying, because
He not trying to get fucked up.
police-wise, I wasn't saying nothing about court.
Right, of course, yeah.
The conversation was on fake telling.
Yeah.
Sharp was like, well, Compa passed me the phone and like, is this telling? Is this telling?
Yeah. Right.
So like questionable telling type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like me.
So for example, if someone else hypothetically was running,
Yo, Brick Baby, you gotta stop doing this no jumper shit. It's really, really fucking up how we look at you as your character, though. Most people know you as a rapper, and you know what the rapper and how you rap about. We thinking that you not a buster, niggas can't do nothing to you. You will shoot any nigga in the mouth if he talk to you crazy. He had to correct Adam. He's like, whoa. I know you're trying to say what you saying. It was a joke. Okay, slow down. It was, and then y'all gonna peep the lingo that he said. He said fake telling. Fake telling. I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, that's something that DW Flame says. And what he'll say is, yeah, them niggas is fake beefing. Or yeah, we fake beefing. Fake beefing. Oh, they fake beefing. That nigga trying to resonate with that nigga to try to make it reasonable to be like, yeah, I said it because of this. Don't do that now. Don't do that now. I know you was off a few perks at Sharp's house, but don't do that. Slow your motherfucking ass down and keep it a beam with what you said, nigga. You said what you said. You was like, yeah, nigga, that nigga, you try to act like that nigga a snitch. Even though this not as deep as what it is, but you know he gonna fuck you up over it. You know he gonna yoke your motherfucking ass up, nigga. Oh shit, you gonna have to shoot him.
similar jug over here. Now the
You gonna have to
attention
shoot
has
him,
been
bro.
brought to
so
the powers that be.
And I'm like, when you leave somewhere and you just get to doing shit like that, you get what I'm saying, and you talk, but you let because at the end I said, you my brother, don't let your emotions get you to talk about shit that
he is scared.
ain't because it's not true. But then like
he's
that
saying
could
brother,
possibly
but he don't even
get
know
to
him like
some
that.
other shit. You get what I'm saying? But
He's a
in a
buster.
manner of me not saying like, hey, you a police snitching ass nigga, like nigga put him off, he's a snitch. The conversation was on fake tell.
Yeah, but of course people are gonna take that and
they gonna take that in. So it was like I'm like, can you talk about it?
DW's not stupid, bro. Like he's smart enough to be able to read between the lines. He's been in like the media space.
Like he said everything public record, but it's not, because none of us from the office, we never talked about the situation, period. Whatever the fuck type of situation that happened, whoever did know something, and nobody got shot, but
Dejon
whatever the fuck that was going on, and then for somebody to confirm, like, all right, the security guard up here or something, or say that
because he was throwing somebody else under the bus right there, which is like, that person was always solid with me, so I never wanted to like put their business out there or talk about anything that was going on with this person. So like the idea of like exposing the circumstances, it's like, that's not cool, because then that person's gonna have a harder time in life, and he didn't do nothing to involve himself in, well, besides the obvious, he didn't do anything to involve himself in this fucking situation. He doesn't deserve to be called out like that. I thought that was kind of lame to like throw his business out there.
Well, obviously he like has a certain level of disdain for him because just the way he talked about him in that clip. You know what I mean? Like so, like.
But this is something I would have brought up in a jokingly manner if he would have been right here, like, damn, cuz. You think that you said that was cool, like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you was, so when I said snitch, it just automatically clipped, oh, Brick Baby's calling him a snitch. Like, nigga, you didn't go to the police and do no weird shit. Like, because in the gang world, that word's so sensitive. You get what I'm saying? I didn't mean to call him a snitch, but I was like, basically, like, that ain't straight. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Totally
at the end of the day.
I heard a couple different versions of it, though. I heard Brick Baby is mad that DW exposed the way that people got paid, or like saying that people ain't really getting paid in No Jumper. I heard people saying Brick Baby is mad because DW exposed the shit about Mustard Man and security or whatever. And I heard people saying Brick Baby is mad because he snitched on the jug of taking money for interviews, because Brick Baby is doing that as well.
Listen.
Well,
that's just a theory that a few people hit me with.
Number 1 and 3 are essentially the same thing with a little extra on it. That's the Parmesan on the fucking, you know.
Brick Baby is mad because you are leaving. I'm not even mad, first and foremost. I'm not mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going back because you said niggas ain't getting no chili up there. Like, you don't know what niggas doing up here.
Yeah, and Brick specifically said, and that's to reference the second point. Like Brick specifically said on the Sharp's pod the other day. Brick said like everybody has their own arrangement. Really, like I don't know what Brick makes over here. I don't know. It's not my business. Like what did Hov say? What you eat don't make me shit.
And what you're getting at right now is you're saying that you have a contract and that he was getting paid per individual piece of content. Which, to be totally fair, like. That is kind of like how it goes, is that people come around and we pay them for individual pieces of content. And then at some point, if it becomes obvious, like, oh, we want to have this person on a consistent schedule, I want to be able to rely on them X amount of times per month, et cetera, then we're going to put them on contract. The thing with DW is he didn't really like stick around long enough or really like.
I feel like he put Brick Baby on the little salary payroll kind of fast. I don't know when he did it, but it seems like he got pretty comfortable saying that he was on a salary pretty soon. It just seemed like he didn't want to put DW on there because he knew he wasn't going to keep that nigga like that. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. He knew he wasn't going to keep DW Flame. And somebody else said in the comments, bro, he ain't even want DW Flame. He just wanted him to bring Nick Cannon on. I don't think it was just Nick Cannon. I think it was just the fact that he knew DW Flame gonna bring immediate views because the nigga was on the shit, whatever the fuck with Nick Cannon and shit. So he might got connections and it's gonna bring immediate views. But he know that nigga not no fucking good podcaster. He wasn't trying to keep him. Yeah, but he's trying. He said on insane. He don't know. He don't do this shit. He know that, bro. He like Brick Baby because Brick Baby's a buster. He gonna eat dick every time. Yo, I need you to do this. He gonna be like, oh yes, sir. He on it. That's why he like Brick Baby. DW Flame don't want to do that. You do that to him too many times, he gonna be like, yo, we gonna have to cut the fade. Like, nah, he ain't even want him as an employee.
Create scared that of value where I was dying to give him a contract, because I'm gonna be real with you, like his podcast, like I gotta give him credit. He showed up, he did it. P Nice has a lot of potential as a podcaster and shit. I think everybody agrees that P Nice got a future as a podcaster and everything like that. But also, DW was incapable of putting a stop to the swearing in the beginning part of the podcast. I think that he might have been the most consistently demonetized podcaster in the history of No Jumper. Like literally every single episode.
I didn't even watch it.
Was yellow.
What I said, he ain't get no money off.
Nick Cannon, Justina Valentine,
the ones who didn't pay, exactly. But and
Justina Valentine from 10 racks. Yeah. That's from a promo budget.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like he. Like, there was just kind of a lack of professional. Like, I can't blame him 100% for getting every single episode demonetized, aside from the fact that, like, he always was a person who had a very hard time not swearing. But then on top of that, it's like the views weren't really, like, looking too astounding. It kept going down every single month. Like, if he wanted to make a push to, like, get a contract and be, like, consistently on the podcast and everything, for sure, we could have got to that point, but it would have had to be something that, like, you have to be, like, kind of bringing an audience to a certain
regardless,
have to develop a fan base that's going to watch on the channel, right?
Like, regardless of that, like,
I did not watch this video, y'all.
Long enough to know that ultimately you have to have those conversations with upper management and whoever the financial team, which there is in place at No Jumper. You know who to talk to about that. So if you want to get that situation cracking for yourself, or you want to change whatever financial arrangement you have in place, holler at the man. You feel me? You know who to talk to.
And I was just a little,
who pays you.
I was a little insulted because he's talking about motherfuckers ain't getting no chili, rah, rah, rah. And it's like, bro, I'm out. Like, on that podcast, I don't know how many episodes it was probably 10 episodes. Whatever I paid you is what I'm out, because every single one lost money. Like,
damn,
every single one. Like, you know, it's just, it wasn't getting any views, and it was getting demonetized on every single one. So what the fuck are we talking about? Like, you know, this has to make sense for the business as well. Even like breaking even is like a decent outcome, but we weren't doing that. We were like just paying you on the premise that this might start getting more views as time goes by. And, you know, I mean, if he was really that confident, it's like, why don't you just go do it on your own?
Thank you. And, you know, I think I'm going to end this shit right there. But, y'all, and this is when I dial back to back on Fig, and they be like AD and all these other niggas. They be like, yo, I gave you so much loyalty. I was always there. Nigga, how much money did you make, crazy? I don't give a fuck. Did you break it even? If you ain't break even, don't talk to me. If you broke even, barely talk to me because you ain't make no money, nigga. That's what business is about. Now, I also want to say this. Shout out to all my niggas that this does not apply to, if y'all are still watching, right? This does not apply to the niggas that's really in the field, gang banging. You putting on your shit, you making money for your shit. You handle your business, and we're gonna keep it at that, right? These niggas that want to gangbang on the internet. You see, they try to make that their personality. When y'all niggas gonna realize that shit not gonna work? When y'all gonna realize y'all are taking, you making gangbanging, you making being a Crip your personality, bro. And essentially, what that does is you making your personality a whole nother nigga. A whole nother, your OG that you watch, you're being like your OG. You're being like another nigga that you don't watch, nigga. Be yourself, gang. You gonna get more views like that. Do what you want to do, my nigga. Don't be like, oh yeah, well the set. Nigga, what? If you gonna come on here like that and be like, they told me not to do this and I want to be like this and I have to be a certain way, don't do this shit. Because one, you're going to get embarrassed at some point, like Brick Baby, like Crip Mac, even though you could say they busters, but we wouldn't know they busters until they got on the internet. So stop making this, y'all niggas need it. And it really apply, and I'm really saying this because of DW Flame. Like, nigga, you tried to make that shit part of your personality coming on No Jumper. We ain't know about that shit on Wildin' Out. You tried to make this shit part of your shit on No Jumper, and it's boring, bro. You niggas don't know who you are, gang. Niggas know what insane is. Now that's what you did. You just put light on them. You didn't tell us nothing about you. What? You got a brother? You was on Wild Out? We don't know nothing else. Come on, gang. You gotta get this shit together. And for real, all y'all niggas that want to keep doing that shit, bro. Stop doing that shit. That shit weird, bro. What you want to be like? What you want? None of y'all are. The likelihood of y'all gonna be like Snoop Dogg, right? Fucking Big U at his peak. It's not gonna happen. It's over with. You might get one, but don't make that your personality. Make that something about you on the internet. Do that in real life. You see what I'm saying? Make it about you in real life. Do all that shit in real life. Wear your Chucks. Wear your Dickies. Do your job. In the internet, bro, it's not gonna work. I'm watching it. Y'all niggas gonna say, oh, you don't got no views. Bro, you don't know how hard it is to get views in this shit. And I did this shit in a year. I got my shit hacked. And I'm still doing it. I know what I'm talking about, bro. I watch a lot of niggas. For real. Stop. Be yourself, bro. Stop being your OGs. Stop being like your homies. Brick Baby, you too, bro. I wish you would be more like yourself. Niggas would probably like you more. Smash that like button. I'm catch y'all next one, man. Peace.